Oh, hey there. Did you know Jaws was the first summer blockbuster? It's time for your summer 2022 theme park news break. Hey everybody, it's Molly. Welcome to my office since they are renovating my downstairs floor. We are going to talk about what to expect if you are visiting Walt Disney World, Disneyland, and Universal Orlando in the summer of 2022. Will they be hot? Yeah. Crowded? Most likely. What rides will be open? Probably not Tron. What is reopening? What's just reopened? What might impact your trip? We've got all the news for you. So let's get into it. First things first, crowds. Will it be crowded this summer? You betcha. Well, at least I can predict it will be. Summer is historically one of the busiest times to visit the theme parks because, as a general rule, if the kids are out of school, the theme parks are busy. So every day once kids start getting out of school will tend to be pretty busy, but especially around the holidays. Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day weekends, those will all be very, very busy. Unfortunately, ever since the parks reopened, it's been really hard to predict what the crowds are going to be like. Everything since the parks reopened had been very quiet until 2022 started. But this year, we've seen times that are historically very slow, like January and February, be very, very crowded. People are finally going on those vacations they've put off for 2 years. They have changed travel restrictions for international guests, and people are just ready to travel and visit the parks again. So again, it's normally very slow the earlier part of the year, and it's been very, very crowded, which is why we predict the summer will be even more crowded than normal. If you can, try and go during the weekdays as opposed to the weekends, but we know for some people you don't have a choice but to visit when your kids are out of school. If that is the case, make sure you watch as many of our videos as you can, learn how to master GD+, consider staying on property so you can get some of those on-site perks, but make sure you have a plan, you know what to expect, and you're ready to go because time is going to be money during those crowded days. And don't forget, friends, pack those patient pants for the busy summer holiday. Now, the thing everybody wants to know, is it going to be hot during the summer? Oh yeah, it's real hot during the summer. I'm talking oppressively hot. I am talking you are going to walk out of your hotel room, and between the heat and humidity here in Orlando, you are going to feel like you are swimming in your own sweat. But I'm not kidding. When I tell people it is hot here, a lot of times people are like, well, it's 90 where I'm from. Okay, but it's 90 with 1,000% humidity here. You are not prepared for how hot it is during the summer here in Orlando. I am talking the average temperature in June is 91, in July it's 92, and in August it cools back down to 91. But again, it's the humidity that kills you, and I feel like a dad being like, it's not the heat, it's the humidity that'll get you. Am I right? No, I am right. It is the humidity that will get you. So, as I tell people all the time that are not ready for a Walt Disney World vacation, make sure you're planning on doing some walking before you get here. Not only is it really hot, but you tend to be on your feet quite a bit, walking anywhere from 5 to 10 miles most days of your Disney trips if you are packed inside, packing in a bunch of activities into your theme park day. So make sure you have good shoes, they've broken in, you're walking around your neighborhood. So at least that way when you get here, you're used to walking, even if you aren't quite used to the beautiful sweat stash that will form around your lip 24/7 from the months of May until October. The other thing you need to know about Florida during this time of year is that it rains almost every single day. It's hurricane season, baby. That kicks off June 1st. It runs through November. And when I say hurricanes, I don't mean a little rain. I mean torrential monsoon downpours. Now, I will say it's not all day, every single day. And okay, there may be the occasional summer day where we don't get any rain. But typically it will rain every day in the afternoon. Torrential monsoon downpour that will come out of nowhere, hang around for 30 minutes or an hour or so, and then be gone, leaving just puddles on Main Street and more humidity. Experts are already predicting a higher than average hurricane season. So when you come to Walt Disney World, be prepared that it's gonna rain at least one day of your trip, if not every day. But again, most days it doesn't rain all day long, it just rains for a little bit in the afternoon. Because of this, make sure you are prepared for hurricane season. Make sure you're prepared to come to Orlando in the summer. Don't forget your rain jacket, and always pack your rain jacket. Don't listen to the people on the Weather Channel that are gonna say it's not gonna rain today, because it probably will. Always pack your rain jacket. I always pack a hat as well so I can tuck my hair up into it. I like to wear waterproof shoes during the summers, or pack extra shoes and socks because there is nothing worse than wet socks. Don't forget your sunscreen, your sunglasses, and ladies, don't forget those slip shorts or your Mega Babe for the chafing. You're welcome. I am going to be doing a Beat the Heat Best Places to Hide Out from the Sun video very soon, so stay tuned for that for some more tips and tricks. But just know, it's hot. Make sure to stay hydrated. Pack yourself a water bottle. Schedule lunch and dining during the middle of the day when it's the hottest, or go back to your hotel for some pool time. Don't let the heat break you. Now for a section I call Things That Have Happened Recently That Might Impact Your Trip. First things first, entertainment is coming back, including the Festival of Fantasy Parade returns at the beginning of March. There's also a brand new stage show in the Magic Kingdom. Well, the same stage show, but with a brand new 50th overlay and a brand new character cavalcade in the Magic Kingdom. These are all great entertainment ways to see some of your favorite characters, and there is a reserve viewing for the Festival of Fantasy Parade, including in Genie Plus. It's one of the Lightning Lane selections you can choose if you'd like to. You don't need to, but there is that option. And speaking of your favorite characters, probably the most exciting thing that happened recently in Disney World, character meet and greets are back. That's right, several of your favorite characters are back in their original fashion, meaning you can hug Mickey Mouse, get Cinderella's autograph, eat with Minnie Mouse. It warmed my heart. I cried 1,000 tears the day that character interactions came back. And it's just so wonderful to have that piece of the Disney and Universal, they're back at Universal as well, magic, back into action. So, not every character meet and greet is back. Not every character dining experience is back. We have up-to-date lists on AllEars.net you can go check out. But as of now, Chef Mickey's, Tusker House, Topolino's Terrace, Hollywood and Vine, those are all back to normal, as well as a few others. So if you want to eat with the characters, go for it. If you want to hug Mickey Mouse, go for it. Some new dining has opened across Walt Disney World, including Salt and Straw Creamery in Disney Springs. This is a cult favorite ice cream shop that originated in Portland, already has a shop in Disneyland, and now it is in Walt Disney World. And y'all, when I say it is the best ice cream I've ever had, I am not being dramatic. It is so creamy, so delicious. They are known for their unique flavors, such as strawberry balsamic with cracked pepper. Just thinking about it. Thinking about this Panther Coffee Tres Leches one. Oh, it's so good. I did a whole video review of Salt and Straw, but this is a fan favorite place that is reopened that's often using a virtual queue. So if you want to get Salt and Straw, make sure you get there early, sign up for that virtual queue, or be prepared to wait in a little bit of line, but I promise you it's worth it. And speaking of food, Connections Cafe and Eatery over at Epcot has opened as well. This is an all-new quick service, half Starbucks, half restaurant, located in World Celebration in Epcot, right near Club Cool and the new Connections shop. On the Connections Cafe side, this is your brand new Starbucks location, traditional Starbucks location, just like in all of the Walt Disney World parks. That does mean that the smaller temporary Starbucks location as you entered World Showcase has closed, so this is your only Starbucks location inside Epcot now. And on the other side of Connections, at Connections Eatery, it's a brand new quick service restaurant serving up dishes such as gourmet burgers, pizza, pastas, and an incredible waffle, which... Liege waffle, it's like a brioche bun that they made into a waffle. It's rolled in some sugar, topped with some fresh strawberries and whipped cream. It is nice. I have done a full review of Connections Cafe. We will link that for you. For me, it's good. The food is all very good. It's all made from scratch. They hand make the pizza dough. They make the burgers. It's certainly better quick service pizza or burgers than you're going to get at a traditional Disney spot, but it is hard for me to recommend it when Epcot festivals and World Showcase exist. But I don't want to sway your opinion. Go watch that review and let me know if you plan to eat at Connections down in the comments. Taking a trip across the country, we go to Disneyland, where recently some of the best nighttime entertainment in all of Disney history has returned. We're talking the Disneyland Forever fireworks, World of Color, and the Main Street Electrical Parade. The Main Street Electrical Parade, it's celebrating its 50th year this year, so in honor of that, they redid one of the floats to include iconic characters designed in the style of Mary Blair, the artist behind It's a Small World. So you've got classic characters from things like The Jungle Book, but also newer characters such as Raya and characters from Encanto. It's really, really sweet, and if you find yourself out in Disneyland, definitely check it out. I was lucky enough to go to Disneyland for the debut of the parade as well as the fireworks and World of Color, so we'll link that video for you as well. Next up, a segment I like to call things that are happening for sure sometime this summer. First things first, you know it. Let's say it together. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. It is Save the Galaxy time, baby. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind is the newest Walt Disney World attraction and officially opens on May 27th. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind is located in Epcot and World Discovery, where Ellen's Energy Adventure used to be. Now, they have been doing previews. I did a whole video about it at the media event. They've had annual pass holder, DVC, Club 33 previews as well. Y'all, this attraction is so much fun. It is certainly in my top attractions at Walt Disney World. I want to say I'm putting it in the top 3. It is a delight. It has a very fun queue. There's tons of Easter eggs, throwbacks to old Epcot. Walt Disney even makes an appearance. It is less intense than Rock and Roller Coaster or Expedition Everest, but more intense than Space Mountain. It's like Space Mountain and Rock and Roller Coaster had a beautiful, fun, cosmic music baby. It is incredibly smooth. They've got all new technology for this. I personally didn't get motion sick, though I do know people that did. Has a 42-inch height requirement. When it initially launches, it will be a fancy ride, individual cost if you are going to purchase a spot, or it will be a virtual queue. We'll have all the details once it officially opens and how the virtual queue is working over on AllEars.net. But for now, you can go check out my video with all the Easter eggs, details, ride through. It's a blast, y'all. It is worth the hype. It is an awesome attraction. We continue to have the Flower and Garden Festival now through July 4th. Done a whole video on that, my favorite festival of the year. But you only get regular Epcot for 10 days because kicking off July 14th is the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival through November 19th. And it's bringing back a lot of the favorites. It's bringing back the Eat to the Beat concert series. We have not had Eat to the Beat since the parks reopened several years ago. This is when they bring popular music acts to play nightly in the American Gardens Theater. And while the lineup has not been announced yet, I am praying to the R&B gods that Boyz II Men comes back. It's my favorite night of the year when I go get to see Boyz II Men on the stage in Epcot, so I hope they're back this year. I can't wait. We will continue to update you when we get the menus, when we get the booth names, when we get the concert list over at AllEars.net. But for now, get ready. You know I'll do a full video once the festival kicks off. Now let's take it to the sea for a moment because the all-new Disney Cruise Line ship, the Disney Wish, is officially launching this summer as well. They did have a few delays, however, it will be launching in the middle of this summer. I cannot wait to explore the Wish. It's got all new dining features. There's a Frozen-themed dining. There is Marvel. There is Star Wars. It's a beautiful ship, all new technology. There's like a water roller coaster called the Aqua Mouse. It's going to be really, really cool, so stay tuned for our coverage of the Disney Wish. Maybe some of you are going on the Wish. Let us know down in the comments, but I can't wait. Also coming to Walt Disney World, we don't have an official date on this one, but we have the time frame of summer for the new Magic Band Plus and Hey Disney. Magic Band Plus is the new iteration of Magic Band. They look a little bit different. They've got some new techie features, and I was able to try it out recently at a media event. Not only when you tap in at things like the park entrance do you get a little extra flair, a little extra fun, but there are some other features with the Magic Band Plus. For example, you can interact with the Fab 50 character statues that are around Walt Disney World for the 50th anniversary. When you go up to a statue, you can wave your wrist, sprinkle some pixie dust like Tinkerbell, and the character will actually interact with you.
Good wave! Tinkerbell says spread that pixie to say hi to our friend Minnie Mouse.
And I was just thinking about you. Good to see you, pal.
But if you're like me and into games, there is going to be a feature in the Play Disney Parks app where you can collect all the characters. If you get all the characters in one park, you get a badge. And if you get all of them, you get another badge. So people like me are going to walk around and get all the characters because they're competitive. It also will be a key feature to the Star Wars Bounty Hunter experience over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. This will allow you to interact again with that Play Disney Parks app using your band. It will be like hot and cold where it will flash different colors on your band because you are looking for different bounty. You are the bounty hunter, you have been given your bounty, and when you walk around, it'll beep red at you if you're going cold, green at you if you're going hot, and then faster, faster, faster till you finally find your bounty and you get a prize. Also coming summer 2022 is the Hey Disney, which Disney partnered with Alexa to work on at Amazon. It will be in all the hotel rooms at Walt Disney World, and it's just a smart device that you can ask for the weather, you can ask information like what time certain parks open, you can ask it to tell you a bedtime story, you may get messages from your favorite characters, it can even tell jokes, and it will interact with the Magic Band Plus. So when we know an official date, we will go test it out, but we do know it's coming this summer. Also coming this summer, we have some updates over at my favorite park, Disney's Animal Kingdom. No confirmed official date. Festival of the Lion King will be adding back in fan favorite acts, the birds for Can You Feel the Love Tonight, and the Tumble Monkeys. You may know this is my favorite thing in all of Walt Disney World, and while the modified version that's come back for health and safety reasons has been wonderful and magical, I am so excited to see the birds and the monkeys again. Eek! Can't wait. So we'll let you know as soon as we know the official opening of that. Also, Kite Tales, the show that launched at Disney's Animal Kingdom for the 50th anniversary, is already getting a redone, revamped experience. That should be starting this summer as well. Can't wait to see what they're doing there. And lastly, Pandora, the World of Avatar, celebrates its 5-year anniversary of opening in Walt Disney World on May 27th. So to celebrate, tons of new merchandise is rolling in. They've done different collections, new Loungeflies, new wearables, new collectibles, and the most exciting thing is they worked with Walt Disney Imagineering to make a candle that smells like Navi River Journey. So Pandora fans, keep those eyes peeled when you are walking around Pandora because you may see a new goodie that you need to take home. Dining news, Hoop-Dee-Doo musical review returns to Fort Wilderness on June 23rd. The Hoot Nanny and the Hollerin' Good Times will be back. I absolutely cannot wait. They have said it will be a slightly modified show, so some things might be a little bit different. They are updating the show. It's been a long time to remove some things, add some new things back in. Frankly, I don't care what they do as long as there's still strawberry shortcake. So I'll be doing a review once that reopens. And I can't believe I'm talking about this in a summer video, but Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is returning back to the Magic Kingdom. I know this is a fall Halloween themed event, but the first one's August 12th, so technically that's still the summer. Over the last few years, they have not done the full Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, but I'm so glad that it's back with the Boo-to-You parade, the fireworks, the Hocus Pocus Spectacular on the stage. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, again, the first night is August 12th, and it runs select nights at the Magic Kingdom through Halloween. So make sure you get your tickets because they are likely to sell out. Down the road at Universal Orlando, The Mummy will be reopening. Revenge of the Mummy, one of the best roller coasters there, has been under refurbishment for quite some time. It said it would be under refurbishment through late summer 2022. While we don't have an official date, I have been told by Universal PR that it's just standard updating, just refurbing the attraction. I hope Brandon Fraser finally gets his cup of coffee, but I can't wait for that one to reopen because it's a great attraction. And taking another trip down to Disneyland, we do know about some entertainment that will be returning there. First of all, Tales of the Lion King, which originally debuted in Disney California Adventure, will be coming to Disneyland in the Fantasyland Theater starting May 28th. Also, a summer campaign called Celebrate Soulfully will be kicking off June 1st, running through July 4th. They will have a variety of entertainment throughout Disney California Adventure from different bands, block parties, an a cappella group, and the Soul of Jazz exhibit, which originally debuted in Epcot in the American Adventure Pavilion, will be on display at Downtown Disney. Additionally, Fantasmic will be returning to Disneyland on May 28th, which leads me to my next segment. Things Disney has confirmed are coming back, but we have no idea when. First up, you guessed it, Fantasmic in Walt Disney World. While I just said the date for Fantasmic in Disneyland, still no word on when it will be returning to Walt Disney World. What we do know is they've enhanced the Pocahontas section to include other characters such as Moana and Frozen. I just want Fantasmic back. It's my favorite nighttime show. Some imagination, huh? Okay, I just want it back. Also debuting this year is Finding Nemo, The Big, the Blue, and the Beyond. This will be reopening at Disney's Animal Kingdom, but it's a slightly different show than Finding Nemo the Musical, which is the original version. While the new show will still feature the classic music that you may have enjoyed at Finding Nemo the Musical, it is now a shorter show, thank goodness, and it is now going to feature characters and scenes from Finding Dory in addition to characters from Finding Nemo. I am very excited to see it because I always had some complaints about Finding Nemo the Musical, but it sounds like they took care of the big one, which was how long it was. My only question remains, did they make the seats more comfortable? Woody's Rodeo Roundup Barbecue, the barbecue restaurant coming to Toy Story Land, said it would be open in 2022, but we don't have anything more than that, not even a season of the year. Additionally, Jesse's Trading Post, the new gift shop, will be opening in that land as well, but again, that's all we know so far. Transportation updates at Walt Disney World. We are still waiting for the Epcot and the Hollywood Studios trams to come back from the parking lot and minivans. It was said minivans will be coming back soon, but we don't have an official date on those either. So make sure you're following us on social media, getting our newsletter, because that's the quickest way to get the Disney news. As soon as we get the official word, we blast it out. Still waiting on some other things to reopen, such as Blizzard Beach. Blizzard Beach was the water park that initially reopened when Disney was going through its phased reopening, and then it closed for refurbishment and Typhoon Lagoon reopened. But now Blizzard Beach is still closed. Not sure when that refurbishment date will be over. Still no date on Bippity Boppity Boutique, so you can get your princess makeovers. And there's several restaurants that we still don't have an opening date for. We've heard word that Victoria and Albert's will be reopening soon, but don't have a date for it yet. Also looking out for things like Takumite, Monsieur Paul, 1900 Park Fair, Akershus. Don't know when those will be coming back. We also don't know when characters will be coming back to things like Crystal Palace and Trattoria Al Forno and Cape May Cafe. So, what did I say? Stay tuned. Follow our newsletter. Follow us on social, because I don't know. And down the road again, what is going to replace Shrek 4D? It closed earlier this year, and while Universal has very jokingly made it clear that it's going to be something with the Minions, it has not been officially announced what will be in there or when it will be opening. And last but not least, Tron. You know, that giant roller coaster in Magic Kingdom in Tomorrowland. They're making a lot of progress on it recently. We've seen a lot of changes over the last few months, but still no official date on when that will be opening. Like, we don't even have a year. The final section of this video, entertainment our team is super jazzed about. These are things that are not coming to the theme parks, though you might see sprinkles of some of these here and there at both Disney and Universal parks. But these are shows and movies coming to Disney Plus and theaters over the summer that we're particularly jazzed about. Starting on May 25th and running through the summer, Obi-Wan is coming to Disney Plus. You've also got Ms. Marvel starting on June 8th. I'm personally super stoked because on June 10th, Jurassic World Dominion, the final Jurassic chapter, is coming, and they are reuniting Ellie Sattler, Alan Grant, and Ian Malcolm. Cannot wait for that one. But if there was one thing that could top Dr. Alan Grant returning to the screen, it is on June 17th when Lightyear blasts into theaters. Pixar's Lightyear. It's the origin story of my favorite character, Buzz. I am literally giddy. I've already spent so much money on merchandise. How many times do you think I'll see it? Also, Thor Love and Thunder coming to theaters July 8th. I'm excited but hesitant because I hate the character Jane Foster, so excited to see what they do there. And lastly, not related to Disney or Universal, but because I'm a fan of Game of Thrones, I had to throw out that on August 21st, House of the Dragon is coming to HBO Max. So drop your Westeros house down in the comments. I want to be a Targaryen, but I really think I'm a Lannister. So you let me know where you fall down there. All right, friends. Well, that's your summer news roundup. I hope you enjoyed a little gossip with me in my office. Of course, the gossips actually confirmed information about theme parks, so not as spicy as it could be at a girls' night. But hey, hopefully it was fun nonetheless. Let me know if you're going to the theme parks in the summer, what you're most excited about. Stay tuned for more announcement. Make sure to get our newsletter and follow us on social media. And until next time, it's been magical. Bye.